What time is it? Yeah. Yeah, no way. I'm going back to sleep, and so are you. Come on. Baby girl, it's the weekend. Take a break. I know that. I know we have a lot to do with the house and we need to get settled in, but we're also newlyweds. We're supposed to be enjoying that. Come on, we only get to be newlyweds once. So let's start by spending it cuddled up and cozy on a rainy day. Seriously, mi amor, give it a rest, please. This house isn't gonna come together overnight. You'll just stress yourself out trying to make it. Look, I know how you are. I know you like when everything is in its place, and I know how excited you are to decorate and arrange it all how you pictured when we first picked this spot out. I mean, for what it's worth, you've been doing an amazing job. We've already accomplished a lot in just a few short days. That's why I think it's time you just let yourself relax. My love, it's our house. We bought it. That means no one's taking it away from us, and I promise you it's not going anywhere. We have all the time in the world to make it into a home. All the time in the world. We'll finish unpacking this upcoming week. How about that? Yes, I promise. Let's just be lazy together today, princess. Okay? Okay. That's my girl. Get in here. Come. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the life. Just a rainy day, cuddled up with my wife, in our new home on some fresh sheets. This is the dream. For what? Oh, you don't need to apologize, babe. No. Stop. Really stop. I knew exactly who I was marrying when we walked down that aisle. What? Of course I still love you. That's my baby girl. That's my baby girl. No, I'm not tired of you. Of course not. I just never want you overworking yourself or to be stressing yourself out. I can't have that. Well, that's why you've got me. I'll always be around to have you stop and smell the roses. It's good for the soul. No, you're good for the soul. No, you are. Are we competing now? I love you. Here, let me take a look at you. You okay? Your face, your questions. I don't know, you just seem really preoccupied. Mentally. At first, I thought it was just excitement to get settled into the house and have everything sorted out in here, but you've been a little busybody in your head too. Then why are you asking me things like, do I still love you, and if I'm tired of you yet? That only happens when you've got a lot on your mind. Talk to me, what's happening? Why are you so worried? You getting cold feet? After marriage? Because I already signed my vows and I meant them, so if you've got cold feet now, you better get some socks because this is for life. Okay, jokes aside, seriously. Talk to me. What's going on? Scared of what? You're not sure? I think I get it. Yeah, I think so. I think we've been together long enough that I know by now how the happier you are, the more afraid you become of losing that happiness. Would you say that's true? Yeah, it's okay. This life is new to you, and to me, and to us, and I guess even the best things in life can bring some fears with them when we've never done them before or had them before. I mean, being in a relationship with me in a tiny little apartment is much different than being married and living together in our home, right? But this is what we've worked for, and we deserve every second of marital bliss. We can think about the future, but we've got to focus on the present, baby girl. It's the only way we get to enjoy things. No, I'm not upset with you for having anxiety. Never. Never. I know you love me and you know I love you. But that doesn't mean neither of us don't still have fears we've got to learn to navigate now in a new environment and in a new chapter of our lives. Just because we're married now doesn't mean we're immune to experiencing fear. It's not like we grew up in the most loving families or in the most stable homes. So it makes perfect sense that now that we have both, our pasts may try to creep back in and make us afraid to lose what we've never had until now, with each other. Princess, do me a favor and be gentle with yourself in our new chapter, okay? Can you do that for me? All we've known until we found each other was loss, or instability and chaos. Those things have a way of making people brace themselves for impact, even when it's not coming. So yes, I understand. Can I tell you something, though? Look at me. What we came from is not where we're at anymore. It's also not where we're going. Where we're at and where we're going is much brighter than the past. I want you to remember that. You're safe now. We're safe. I know I told you that a lot when we were just dating, but I'll keep telling you until we're 80. I don't care. There's security between the both of us and within these walls. And we're going to fill them up with all kinds of things and experiences. It's going to be a home, and we're going to be a family. A bigger family since we already are one. Yeah, give it some time. Just give it some time and we'll have a couple of gorgeous little babies running around this beautiful place, mi amor. It'll be filled with laughter and family game nights and movie marathons, just like we always talked about. That's true, we do all of that even now. But see, that's what I mean. We already have such a great relationship and foundation, so I don't sweat what's to come because I know it's just going to add to how amazing everything already is. Hey, we're good. The house is good. Everything is going to be fine, and it already is. I guess so. Sometimes. Sometimes I can get afraid too, but I think of you and it centers me again. Because more than anything, I'm excited for the future. Because I have you. And you are the most loving, compassionate, beautiful human being I've ever met. Inside and out. I have my dream life because of you, you know? I don't think you do. If it wasn't for your presence and understanding and love, I'd still have a totally different view of life and what could be accomplished in mine. Before I met you, I hoped for this kind of commitment, but only hoped. I never believed in it, really. I'm talking about I daydream and actually dream about finding someone who could understand me like you do, and that somehow we'd be so lucky that that understanding could be a two-way street that turned into some kind of unbreakable sense of loyalty and family. And as much as I daydreamed about it and hoped for it, the cynical side of me, or the jaded part, always took over. Reality always set in. Until you came along and made me change my mind, just by proving you did exist. And even better, that you were for me. And then on top of that, that you were mine. I mean, really take that in. You're literally my dream girl, and it's because of you that I have some sort of restored faith in the world. You just being here is just... it's like a ray of sunshine. Listen to me, let me finish. You say I'm the optimist between us, right? You think I'm always looking on the bright side of things and that I'm naturally cool and collected. In reality, I'm only those things because you're in my life. I'm only an optimist and calm and collected because of the hope and peace you give me by being here. Sometimes I wonder, how can you not see that everything you touch turns to gold when you've completely changed my life and made it be better than it ever was supposed to be, on paper? How can you doubt your ability to make things beautiful and calm and good and keep them that way when it's all you do, so effortlessly? But then I remember that saying about how butterflies have these beautiful wings, and how because they can't see them, they don't even know how beautiful they really are. I mean, can you believe that? Such a magical, transformative, and beautiful creature not having the capacity to see something so undeniable. Something everyone else around them can instantly spot. I guess that's you too. All that to say that you, mi amor, mi princesa, can have a life just as beautiful as you are. And you will. Because even if you fear things falling apart or instability or chaos, I'm here now to show you what a sight you are to see. To be graced with getting to experience a life with you every day forever is not something I take lightly. And I plan on giving you the same peace and calm and optimism you've given me throughout this marriage, and even before it. Just bear with me because, like this house, it's not going to happen overnight. You breathed life into me and happiness, and I'm going to spend the rest of my days repaying you for it by doing the same. Oh, you're so right. Those should have been my vows. Oh, it's too bad I could barely get any of my sentences out, but don't worry, we'll renew them in like 10 years. And by then, I'll have even more for you. Yeah, I'm gonna be full of material. I love you too. No, I really, really love you more. Now let's do a little more honeymooning and a little less. No, actually, absolutely no more worrying. Okay? Okay.